Alright, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here. Welcome back to the channel. Got a whole bunch of good news stuff for you today. As you can see, the whole browser's filled with stuff I gotta go over today, but most of it's gonna be pretty quick. So the first thing I want to talk about is the main story, and that is Nasgo. Nasgo came out just a little bit ago, and there was some hype that it was gonna be a Super Bowl sponsor. And that's not true. You didn't see it anywhere in the Super Bowl. So we actually talked about this in my podcast on last Friday, which, again, there's a podcast on my channel every Friday at 2 p.m. Arizona time, which is currently Mountain time, but sometimes it's West Coast time. So just type in 2 p.m. Arizona time, and you'll see when that is, because I know that's confusing, because Arizona doesn't participate in daylight savings time, because it's a holidayless, godless wasteland. Anyway, so we were talking about Nasgo and how it was going to be a Super Bowl sponsor, and I thought to myself, well, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool that, you know, a crypto would be in the Super Bowl. But it was a little too good to be true, especially considering I look at the news every day. It's kind of my thing, and I never noticed it. And now it's starting to look like the new Bitconnect. So I have to ask you the question, is Nasgo the new Bitconnect? My answer to that is yes, and that's just my opinion. So the number of crypto-related scams all over the world continued to grow during the bear market and affected the crypto space in 2018. Apparently this time, Nasgo and ShareNode could be interested in investing in the upcoming U.S. Super Bowl. Nasgo and ShareNode have been labeled as MLM cryptocurrency, so multi-level marketing. That's bad right at the start. Securities fraud, according to Behind MLM. So affiliates only need to sign up, invest SNP and NSG tokens, and receive ROI in Bitcoin. Wow, that sounds really, really familiar. Kind of like investing Bitconnect and getting your ROI in Bitcoin. Wow, I remember that. At the same time, these firms pay pyramid commissions on the recruitment of new affiliates. Nasgo held some events in Vietnam informing that they were partnering with Chinese governments. That was going to be a game changer for Nasgo and blockchain technology. Apparently, there were some partnerships with the Cambodian government to be a blockchain source, and they have said about the same about China, since they have many countries lined up to be their blockchain source. However, no government has mentioned anything about these partnerships or agreements with Nasgo or ShareNode. Indeed, no other country has publicly expressed interest in Nasgo's blockchain platform. Scheduled for February 3rd, Nasgo has been trying to show to the community that it's an official Super Bowl sponsor. So as per the press release released by Nasgo at the Super Bowl, companies will be hosting 20 celebrity guests in a VIP suite to experience the VAPR augmented reality app during the game. According to the report released by Behind MLM, Nasgo does not have broadcast rights for the Super Bowl. It means they are not able to stream Super Bowl footage on social media. It's also unlikely for Nasgo to have NFL branding permission to use the same of different players, such as Frank Walker. And I watched a little bit of the Super Bowl. Actually, I only caught the fourth quarter, and I'm kind of glad I did, because it was an incredibly low-scoring game, so it was probably insanely boring for the entire duration. So they were trying to take advantage of the Super Bowl and the attraction and the attention that attracts. But unfortunately, they weren't in the Super Bowl at all. Not that I know of. So that's pretty scammy right off the bat. So now let's take a look at some examples of shills that are now shilling Nasgo for their pyramid scheme. And so I only have this one example of this YouTube, but there are probably many others. So here we go. We got Bill Rajas, I don't know. He's got very low subscriber count. It doesn't even say, and very low views. So the initial his initial account, now I hate to start with people's original videos, because my original videos were gaming and me playing the drums and things like that, so this isn't entirely accurate to show, but for the most part, this guy just spent years, 8 years ago, with Talking Tom the Cat, saying things in Spanish to maybe family members. Okay, fair enough. And then it comes into, oh crap, now there's how to make money online, which is just a 40-second video. So
my name is Bill. Welcome to my website. I've been doing internet marketing for the last 6 or 7 months now, and it's been giving me extra income.
Okay, extra income, 6 to 7 months now, and it's a 40-second video of just, hey, get in contact with me. Well, that doesn't sound good at all. Let's go to another one.
Welcome to MrSotko. My name is Bill, and I've been doing internet marketing for the last few months now. I think
A few months now. Now it's only a few months. We went to 6 or 7 months to just a few months, and a few is always 3, in my opinion. 3. We'll give it 4 to 2, just, you know, for a little bit of margin of error there. We went from 6 to 7 months to just 3 months with his internet money marketing. 8 views, 50-second video, you know, it just shows literally nothing. Anexto.com, whatever that is. So, next one.
Hi, my name is Bill, and I'm an affiliate marketer, and I've been doing this kind of business for the last 6 or 7 months.
Now it's 6 to 7 months. Okay, so fair enough. Now it's changinglivesforever.com. Wow, okay. This is the latest video of some just person. Eric is fired up and ready for 2019 Nasgo.
Happy New Year! What's up, Nasgo Nation? Hey, this is Eric Tippett. I'm just running some errands. January 1st, 2019. You
Wow.
guys, if you're not waking up with a big smile on your face, you are not listening. We are about to create a massive boom in the blockchain arena.
Wow.
Cryptocurrency.
Ooh,
Really
cryptocurrency.
limitless, and showing people
Very limitless.
really the capabilities and the possibilities of
All the
what
capabilities.
blockchain and cryptocurrency and tokenization can really do for the world.
Yeah.
So as you know, January 11th and 12th is our release and launch on Bitforex Exchange. We also are going to be releasing our full version of Vapor, of Amico, and a mystery product that you guys have to be there to see.
Wow, mystery
We are
product.
going to do a signing ceremony with
won't be
a
there.
massive body, simple for the market to be educated, to be able to utilize, and then leading into SWAT and what.
Okay, I can't even anymore. So I listened to a little bit of it previous to the video, but I didn't care enough to actually focus on points of the video. So that's how excited I am for it. You know, see my smile. January 19, 2019. Wow, a new year. Congratulations. You're not dead. And time goes on. Wow, who'd have thought the time just just keeps going. I didn't know that. So, you know, you might notice that in all these latest videos here, starting from the Nasgo phase, which is just his channel is just a total mess, but starting from about this Nasgo phase here of these videos, you can see this sharenode.com/new wealth. Wow, let's check that out. I'm interested in new wealth. I know you guys are too. This is where this takes you. You were referred to by Bill Rojas. Wow, brojas9@gmail.com. Okay, thank you for referring me. Wow, this is incredible. So, this is Nasgo and ShareNode. ShareNode is a community and businesses come together. ShareNode program advertises credits to promote each sidechain company on the Nasgo blockchain. A portion of each company's brand and credits is used towards reward affiliates. Sounding like Bitconnect. Active affiliate package, daily advertising credit package. Wow, just fill out all of your information here and buy a whole bunch of SNP tokens with your whatever, your Bitconnect, so that you can be paid in Bitcoin. I don't know, your Bitcoin so you can be paid in Bitcoin. This makes no sense. So I think one of the most interesting things, we're actually going to show this first. This is the ShareNode Ambassador Program. What else is an Ambassador Program? Oh, isn't it like that pink drink stuff that women use to lose weight that has absolutely no science behind it whatsoever to make them lose weight, but it costs them hundreds of dollars a month, and then people spam it? What is that pink drink? I can't even remember what it's called. Plexus? Yeah, Plexus. That's an ambassador. You're an ambassador for Plexus. What else has an ambassador? That Mary Kay stuff where people make no money and end up having like whole garages full of Mary Kay, and then they're in savage debt for holding on to it. Though, an MLM marketing company. This is great. I love this. I love Bitconnect. I was just waiting for another Bitconnect to pump the price of Bitcoin, and this is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to pump it to the moon. So we could be a one-star ambassador, and we have to have 5 personally enrolled members with a minimum of 1K SMP balance. If you don't have, if I sign you up to this link, if you sign up to my ShareNode link and you don't have 1K, screw you, right? Just go away. You know what I mean? I don't care, right? I need you to have 1K SMP balance, right? Get out of here. I'm gonna have the minimum 25K SMP tokens and a minimum team balance of 100,000 through tier 2. whatever that means. Right? Whatever that means. Minimum balance of 1,000 just to be an active member, whatever that means. A 2-star ambassador, you must have 10 people, and then you have to have 50,000 SMP tokens. Then you could be a 3-star with 15, a 4-star with 20, and a 5-star with 25, where you must have 500,000 SMP tokens. How much does that cost? I have no idea, because I'm not even going to bother, right? So this is clearly a pyramid scheme. It's clearly an MLM scheme. If anybody's excited for Nasgo, I'm sorry to shoot this all down, but this is like the new Bitconnect. This is the Bitconnect, guys. One of the most interesting things about this is their terms of service, their terms of use. All of this is just juicy corporate nonsense. But if you read this, this is real interesting. I'd say the best part about this is you got to scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All right, I'm all the way down. So basically it talks about authority of arbitrator. Basically, they're not going to go to court. They're never going to go to court. So if you sign up to ShareNode, if you put money into it, if you have affiliates or anything like that, you're going to sign up. You're going to get yourself a nice case of arbitration, right? So no class actions. You may only resolve disputes with us on an individual basis and not bring a claim as a plaintiff or a class member in a class consolidated or representative action. So no class action lawsuits. Get that out of here. We don't need that. We will solve your problems for you. If you have a problem with us, we're going to solve the problem. Oh, God. Class arbitrations, class actions, private attorney, general actions, or consolidations with other arbitrations are not allowed. You can't have an attorney. You can't have somebody represent you or the government. What? Get that out of here. Why don't we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be easier this way, right? The arbitrator will decide rights and liabilities. If any of the company or dispute will be compensated with other matters or joined with any other class parties, the arbitrator shall have the authority to grant motions, right? Because it's so much easier, right? The arbitrator that we hired, don't worry, they're neutral. They're an arbitrator that we hired, right? Not the one that you hired, not your attorney who's biased on your side or anything like that. No, we hired an arbitrator. It's okay, guys. Waiver of jury trial. To the fullest extent permitted by the law, the parties hereby waive their constitutional and statutory rights to go to court and have a trial in face of a judge or jury. No, we don't need no jury. We don't need no judge thinking like we did something wrong, right? We don't need a judge. Who needs a judge? Who needs a jury, right? Like, who needs any of this fair stuff? Instead, electing that all claims and disputes shall be resolved by arbitration. By the arbitrator that you hired. Okay, it's really good to know that an arbitrator is just totally non-biased and just totally in the middle. That's, oh God, I was like sweating. I was wiping my brow, guys. I'm like getting really nervous. Arbitration procedures are typically more limited. Yeah, yeah, you think so? Right? If anybody didn't know that, I got a tack hammer. I got this little cheap crescent wrench here. I can right on the head. If you didn't know that, now you do. They're more efficient. Okay. And less costly than rules applicable in court. What? In court? We don't need that again. Guys, get the court thing out of your heads. Nobody's going to sue us, right? Nobody needs to sue us because we got an arbitrator. Get it out of your heads, guys. Get it out of here. I'm tired of hearing it. Jeez. So they're less costly than rules applicable in court, are subject to very limited review by a court. In the event any litigation should arise between you and the company in any state or federal court in a suit to vacate or enforce an arbitration award or otherwise, you and the company, the fullest extent permitted by the law, waive all rights to a jury. This is good for you. All rights to a jury. Instead of electing the dispute to be resolved by a judge, you acknowledge you've been advised that you may consult with an attorney in deciding to accept these terms to arbitrate. So I can call an attorney and pay $2,000, right? And then the attorney can be like, no, you're dumb. But you're dumb. Don't sign up to that because you basically just contacted me for me to tell you that I can't help you in this. But want to do two? I got two. You guys don't think I have two? You guys seriously think I had two? Bop. It's like Diablo 2, right? Like the double strike. Okay. So anyway, guys, stay away from Nasgo. Stay away from Nasgo. I warned you. I know before somebody's like, hey, don't mess with Nasgo. I'm making a lot of money. Don't FUD on things you don't know about. Don't FUD on their terms and conditions that they're not going to use a judge or a jury or a trial or any kind of lawyers, right? Don't FUD on my Nasgo. Who FUDding on my Nasgo? I put in $10,000 and now I'm angry that you, MrSotko, are FUDding on my Nasgo. You see all these affiliate links I got and all the money I'm making? This ain't Bitconnect. This ain't the exact same thing as Bitconnect. This is totally different. You just don't understand, MrSotko. In before that, in the comments section below, right? So moving on from that, guys. Stay away from Nasgo. Seriously. No, seriously, I warned you, like, in advance. Like, seriously. Like, this video will go down in history, and I'll refer anybody back to this video when it goes under. So, just throwing that out there. Just, you know, solidifying that in stone. No, just arbitration between me. If you got a problem with me, I'm gonna hire my personal arbitrator to solve that problem for you. We ain't gonna go to court. Are you kidding me? It's so inefficient. God, guys, get the court thing out of your head. New Hampshire, closer to accept Bitcoin for taxes as subcommittee votes yes. Awesome. Another state close to accepting Bitcoin for taxes, with further legitimizes Bitcoin in the United States. Because if you can pay taxes to your government in a particular currency, then that currency is official, at least in terms of the government's eyes. Boom, another one down. Earlier in January, Bitcoin has reported the House Bill 470 FN has been filed, seeking the acceptance of cryptocurrencies as payment for taxes as well as fees by state agencies. The bill was unanimously approved by the House subcommittee. While the bill must still go through the Senate and House Representatives and then to the governor's desk, the mark moves a positive momentum in this direction. Should Bill 470 become law, the state treasurer of New Hampshire will have to develop a plan to start accepting cryptos as payments by July 1st. Fenty. Another 2020. Another state working in the same direction is Indiana, where legislators are also working to amend the current taxation code for the state to approve the usage of cryptos for payments for taxes, interest, costs, and other liabilities. So again, just another step in the right direction for crypto. If you could pay the government in crypto, then now you really don't need fiat, right? Now there's no excuse. If you could actually pay the government in crypto, then you don't need to fiat. So this is really good for Bitcoin, as much as you guys maybe don't think so, or just kind of passing this off as just, just regular old news. Makes it really closer to legitimization across the entirety of America. And, lots of other countries are working on solutions to this as well. So we're getting really, really close to a worldwide acceptance of Bitcoin and other cryptos as well. So moving on to the SEC. SEC is on the hunt for major blockchain monitoring tool. Just contact the NSA. They got your back. So you guys probably already have this, so this is probably just fake news that came out long after they already have this. But that's just the conspiratorial side of me. Oh, MrSotko, you're so conspiratorial. United States Regulatory Securities Exchange Commission seeking a business to provide data for the most widely used blockchains in order to monitor risk and improve compliance. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's risk and compliance. I'm sure that's exactly what it is. The SEC published a solicitation notice on Thursday, in which it states that the regulators requires blockchain data is easily reviewable. Yeah, I'm sure you guys do want that. To ensure there's no loss in data completeness or accuracy due to the data transformation tools and processes applied. Oh, wow. So basically, so that we can tax you and make sure that you're not buying drugs and tricks with your Bitcoin. A deadline of February 14th is set for hopeful business to put forward potential solutions. The latest move by the SEC could be the beginning of phase 2. So they want compliance and risks. Their priorities. They want compliance and risk and critical market infrastructure. I love this corporate wording. Word salad. It doesn't mean anything. It just has a nice hidden meaning behind it. It's like one of those pictures where you got to see the dolphin and all the goofy little pixels and stuff, and you take a look at it and you make your eyes kind of go out of focus, and then a dolphin appears for you. And that's what's hidden beneath every number 1, 2, and 3 in here. Retail investors, including seniors, are saving for retirement. Cybersecurity, anti-money laundering programs, FINRA, and MSRB. All right, good job, SEC. You guys are doing so good. A number of blockchain startups in the U.S. have already felt the regulatory power of the SEC in the last 6 months. The likes of Airfox, Paragon being forced to register with securities. Ether Delta founder received a penalty. and such. So the SEC really cracking down on that cryptocurrency, really just regulating it really good for the people, right? Like, not worried about all the market manipulation and the fact that we see like a straight up wall. Like, it'll just be like Bitcoin will be like doopa 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 doo, and then bam, and then doopa doopa doo, bam, like 2 days later. No, that's not market manipulation. SEC, don't worry about the market manipulation. Let's worry more about monitoring the drug trade, or like some kind of illegal traffic that is probably like 0.00001% of all illegal trade in the entire world. Let's go for the small fish, not the big ones. Why would you? I don't know. That's just not efficient. Screw it. Moving on to Mt. Gox. Restitution process frozen due to one man's $16 billion claim. The infamous Mt. Gox breach was one of the biggest crypto exchange hacks of all time. Over the last 4 years, the traded customers who lost money have been trying to get restitution for the 200,000 BTC found later after the initial breach. There have been many bankruptcy proceedings and dealings with the court trustee in Tokyo, and the case is also transformed into a civil rehabilitation process. Throughout this period, there's been one stick in the mud that made Mt. Gox restitution take much longer than it ought. CoinLab. The company could now further extend and entirely disrupt the process of distribution to Mt. Gox creditors. So you're not going to get your Bitcoin back because of this guy. I'll show you him in a second just because of this one guy. CoinLab is a firm operated by the former Bitcoin Foundation chair Peter Vessenes. Public documents from Tokyo given to our news indicate that he's trying to claim 1.7 trillion yen, which is $16 billion at press time, in damages from Mt. Gox. Was there even $16 billion on Mt. Gox, even at like the high time? $16 billion, it's like a, even at high time, that'd be like 900,000 Bitcoin, if something like that. It's insane. In damages from Mt. Gox, the claim ellipses all other creditors by a long shot, and if it's successful, then all other claimants could be left with literally nothing, because they'll have to pay this guy everything. So you can see here, claim for revenue sharing on grounds of revenue sharing clause, some 27, who knows how many yen. Claim of damages on grounds of breach of license agreement, determined delay damages, delayed damages number 2, and then undetermined delay damage, just undetermined, whatever, like just claim for agent service fee, 270 million yen, why not? You know what I mean? Delay damages, 74 million yen. Sure, why not? Claim for advances paid, 32 million yen. Yeah, why not? Just throw it out there. 32,176,000, 2 yen. Why not? So this is the guy. This is our good friend, Peter Vessenes. Look, he's such a good guy. Look at him. Look, he just looks so nice. He just had a professional photographer come. Hey, when you want to come, professional photographer, come to my house. I'll pay you $500. I'll smile. I'll put on a nice lilac shirt and get myself looking real good. Get my veneers whitened a little bit. Just take a smile. Make sure that I'm taking everybody from everything. Every coin from everybody. They don't deserve their coin. I deserve every single bit of it. Not the regular investor that lost a few Bitcoin or so. That could have been worth $100,000 worth of money if Mt. Gox had not gone down. Fuck 'em, right? I wanted to do it. I feel like getting demonetized right now, but you know what I mean? Who cares about all those people, those little people? They don't mean anything to me. I want $16 billion. Was there even $16 billion on Mt. Gox? Even if Bitcoin went to $20,000? I mean, maybe, like at best, maybe, you know what I mean? But I want it all. 16 billion. I don't know. Where'd that number come from? I just made it up. Hey, MrSotko says from Mt. Gox, I want, let's see, what could I use? 20 million? Let's pump that. Let's pump it up. Those are rookie numbers. I want $2.1645 billion. And don't forget that 25 cents on the end. If I swear to God, if you don't give me that 25 cents on the end, we're going to have major problems. Moving on. Kraken acquires future startup deal worth at least $100 million. Kraken moving forward. Cryptocurrency exchange Kraken has officially acquired regulated futures trading, startup crypto facilities, and an undisclosed deal valued at $100 million. Announced Monday, the 9-figure acquisition, the largest seen in the industry so far in 2019, will enable Kraken customers to trade spot as well as open positions, offering exposure to the future price movements of cryptos, all through a unified trading interface. So go Kraken, I guess, but at the same time, futures is pretty much what destroyed Bitcoin at the end of 2017, in my opinion, to begin with. But, well, that and Bitconnect going down, and various other terrible problems. But so in addition to offering cash settled futures for trading Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, XRP, Litecoin, Ether trading, Crypto Facilities notably provides data to the CME-CF Bitcoin reference rate, an index created in collaboration with the CME group, the same group that destroyed Bitcoin at the end of 2017, so that's really great, and the powers that entity U.S. futures offering, a relationship that will continue following the acquisition. So awesome, Kraken. So you get a chance for everybody to short Bitcoin when it's already going down and then force the price to go down even further. Really good job. Am I the only one clapping? Sorry. Moving on. Coin market cap, $114 billion market cap, just about to hit $113 billion market cap, 3,466 Bitcoin, 53.3% Bitcoin dominance, nothing too crazy. We've got some green all throughout, but no big pumps that I could really see. I'd IOTA pump a little bit there. Binance coin way up, their made-up coin that really serves no purpose. Good job, Binance coin, I guess. Tron way up, even though they still have not really served any purpose. Maybe Bitconnect or BitTorrent token. See what I did there? BitTorrent token might be pretty good. Maker way up. Look at that pump. Oh yeah, juicy pumps all over the place, and then that's going to dump down by another 20% in the next 2 days. So good job for anybody holding on to Maker. So we probably should sell that like immediately before that goes down by 18% like tomorrow. So nothing too crazy to report there. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. And make sure you guys like the video, too. That's real easy to do. You just got to click, and it makes you feel real good, too, because it gives a thumbs up, and it brings that number up by 1. Makes you feel so good, like you just voted or something. Then, in the description below is my social media. I got a Twitch, I got a Twitter, I got a Steam, Patreon, and thanks for Nonya for changing their pledge on Patreon from $5 to $15. I put the Patreon tiers in the description as well. He changed his tier from just a regular old tier to Satoshi Nakamoto tier, and so far we don't have any time-traveling crypto god tier. So hopefully somebody comes along, puts themselves up in that tier, that time-traveling crypto god that travels back in time with their technology and makes crypto. It might not even been Satoshi Nakamoto. I mean, you're greater than Satoshi Nakamoto at that level. Anyway, sorry, I'm just carrying on. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. And as usual, I will see you next time.